Nationalism and social semiotics in AFL. What does this image represent? The image displays a perspective of AFL players jumping for a ball. In this image, it displays elements of nationalism through Australia's home-found sport, AFL, founded in the 1850s. The salience of the players in this image represents how far AFL has come as a sport in Australia and its construction of our nation, as evident in the lecture reading. Nation-states develop initiatives, priorities, and legislation to encourage our people within our territory are culturally homogenous. In addition, the image also demonstrates the representation of Australia being united through sport, and it displays Australianness as it forges diverse cultures, identities, and communities together through a sport like AFL. However, social semiotic layers represents a homogeneous narrative that Australians are tough and are hardworking men, evident in the representational code of a hardworking man rather than, say, a professional one, as they re-emerge from a variety of sources. The image interacts with the viewer, though, as it captures the emotional gaze of the Hawthorn players as they jump for the ball. Furthermore, the image captures the compositional layer of the players jumping to the ball to engage the viewers to understand it's a homogeneous narrative that engages our understanding of Australian ideologies, such as outback mythologies like larrikin men and bushmen. As a result, does the image reflect reality? According to the reading Theories of Representations by Jenny Kidd, Jonathan Bignell says, one of the most powerful ways to think about media is approaching through semiology. Essentially, the image of AFL play reflects reality through our deep understanding of social semiotics. For example, the gaze of the Hawthorn players reflects the representational reality of the cognate narrative that Australians are hard-working men that express qualities of perseverance and manliness in relation to living Aussies from the bush, and we express conceptually through sport images like this. To a certain extent, the interactive layer reflects reality because of the homogeneous most Australians have with AFL, evident with the perspective of background displaying the shared passion the players have for the sport. However, the analysis of the image's interactive layer portrays a masculine modality which reflects the reality of women not getting sport opportunities, evident in Australia, the article by Adele Pavlidis, whereby autonomous and varied feminist groups were previously the ones agitating for change and demanding equality, gender equality. It is now officially endorsed and is, say, co-opted by institutions and policies. How do specific ideologies, myths, and forms of visual communications work here? Essentially, the image of the AFL players work with outback mythologies such as the larrikin and the bushman because it pushes a visual stereotype of how Australians are perceived as a nation globally. The outback mythologies relate to this because the visual context of the image demonstrates the composition of the image being white-dominated and male-driven. Moreover, the construction of nationalism in the image is significant because it portrays the perseverance and grittiness that sport brings to Australia. In addition, social semiotic layers work in this image because it engages us to understand the player stereotypes as a masculine-dominated sport and the angle the image is shown. Moreover, social semiotics is important in this picture because it indicates key elements of Australianness. Thank you.